woken up and it's still pretty dark outside. It's very early, but I just couldn't go back to bed because I'm too excited, and I don't know, you may or may not see, but there is snow covering the window, so I've been waiting for this. I love when it's snowing outside. I have a lot of plans for the weekend, like fun stuff we are going to do, but first I'm just going to have coffee and have tea secondly, and I'm not sure, and I'm currently so hooked on, I don't know if I have it here, it's a guilty pleasure. I'm not sure if it's good for me, I don't think so, but there are these capsules, like these coffee capsules from Nespresso with caramel flavor, and I'm hooked. So yeah, I'm a huge coffee person, but I can't drink coffee because I'm getting very jiggly and anxious, and this coffee has not a high intensity, and I just love, like, when I have to get things done, I feel like drinking coffee just puts me more into the mood. So I don't know, we're just going to have one cup and then try to stop, and I'm going to show you the winter wonderland outside because this looks so beautiful. Mate is still asleep, so I will try not to wake him up, but wait. So this is the current view from my desk. I love it so much. Snowstorm. It's so bad. I barely can move forward on the highway. So yeah, I wanted to take the train home, but it's not going to happen because it's impossible. So I'm gonna drive home and then I will see you later. It's the next morning. I came home with a car yesterday and we are in winter wonderland. Like, I just want to show you how it snows outside. It's so beautiful. Like, every time it snows, it just fills my heart up with so much joy. I'm just sitting at my desk. I was researching something for Little Women. I made myself a nice cup of coffee. I've got my angel and my house on, and it's so beautiful.
Maradj a szélén, középen nem biztonságos. Rendben. No, várj!
before going out, I quickly wanted to talk to you about this month of February, because in the last years I struggled, especially during February. Like February was always like this month for me, like it just didn't seem to go by. I was very sad a lot of the times. I had some health anxiety in the past, which peaked during February most of the times and during winter. But this year I feel like winter was very different for me. Like I know it's not over yet, but I'm just so, I have such a different mindset about winter and about February right now, and I know that I did some things differently, and I don't want to go into much detail now because I feel like then this video will be only about this topic. But the one thing I feel like helped me a lot, because as February approached, I knew that this could be a hard month for me, but I went on and wrote myself a list at the beginning of the month. Like I listed some stuff I think February could be very nice for, like just things you can, like very February things which are nice and which are cozy and which are just taking your mindset away, like oh my gosh, it's still winter and I want spring to come, but just be in the present moment and in the present month and just enjoy it, because you can't change it. Like we can't. So I wrote out this list, and in the bottom I left a place for what I have loved about February. Like when the month is over, I want to put it out and see what came true and what I actually really liked about this month. But what I wrote down is when to romanticize life to the fullest, if not now in February, which is so cliche, but I feel like February is for romanticizing things. Obviously it's also Valentine's Day, and I feel like it just can put you in such a great mood to approach this month with this mindset. Also, bake that dang heart-shaped cookies. I wanted to do this for so many years and I never did. The last month to cocoon to the fullest, enjoy it. Like March can be still wintry here, but I feel like this is the last month when it's really cold, when we are getting -Celsius in the night. So can you smell spring already? You absolutely can. Like I know from the last years that February can bring those springy feelings already, like the days are getting longer. You just have this feeling that spring could approach, and then oftentimes a snowstorm hits, but that's what we can love about February too. I feel like nature awakens, longer days, first buds, flowers showing through the earth, flowers shooting through the earth. This must be magic. Still lighting candles in the evening, that's also a big one. Warm tea still feels good. It's not going to be long until it doesn't, so I just want to enjoy it. And it's my name day in February, so I just feel like this can be such a great month if we are going with eyes open and hearts open and approaching it from this different mindset. Like this is the last month of winter and soon everything will be rushing again, life gets busier, and now we just have time to really reflect and just go into ourselves and just think about what we want to accomplish this year, but really just with a warm hug. We are still in that warm hug, I feel like, and soon we are going to shoot through the earth like the flowers do. So I just realized that I don't have the ingredients for making brownie later. I just really want to do this air fryer kind of brownies. I saw a recipe and tomorrow it's Valentine's Day and I thought it would be so nice and such a nice surprise to eat brownies for breakfast tomorrow in the morning. So I desperately need to get some stuff for that. And the stores are closing. They are closing very early in Austria in the evening, so like at 7 p.m. So I need to rush, and we're going to go for a walk. First of all, I don't have my car here, so I need to walk. And secondly, I just feel like these evening walks are such a nice way to decompress in the evening. So I'm just going to use this grocery store stop to get in my daily walk, and I'm going to enjoy it.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time.
I'm still in bed enjoying the brownies. Let me show you. Like, it looks very, very yummy, and it is. Like, I made them yesterday in the air fryer, and you just basically need 2 bananas, 1 egg, a splash of milk, a scoop of protein powder and cacao powder, and that's it. And then you just put it into the air fryer, and it tastes very good, especially in the middle. Like the edges are a bit crusty, and I would definitely do them in the morning rather than in the night. Like I feel like when they are freshly baked, they taste even better probably. But this is good, and I will give you a proper book update of what I have read during this winter or until now in 2026. But I just wanted to quickly tell you about this book. This is the 3rd book in the Bertin series, and I just love it so much. This is one of the best series I have ever read. Oh, but I'm just going to read this a little bit more because I cannot stop. Like, you know, this feeling when you say in the night, like, just one chapter more, just one chapter more. That's basically me with this book. This is so greatly written, and the characters are so human, and it just feels like they can actually exist and that they actually exist. I'm so in love. So I'm going to read a little bit more, eat some brownies, and then I'm going to head out to the gym. It's currently raining outside, so there are only indoor programs on the plan today. So see you later.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love.
gonna go and get ready because we are going to the bookstore. I have decided that this is the perfect time because it has stopped raining, and I've been to the bookstore a couple of weeks ago and I saw this Hamnet edition, like with the movie poster on it, and I didn't like that edition. I wanted to get the original blue one with the H on it or something like that. I checked on Amazon, they had it, but I now checked again and they don't have any single edition of Hamnet in English anymore. I'm sure it's just a matter of time, and in a couple of weeks they will be stocked up again. But on the other side, I just really want to grab one and read it. Like, I've heard great things about that book. Like, a lot of people were raving about it. And now that the movie is out, I feel like a lot of people enjoy the movie also very much. And just this conversation came up again about Hamnet, and I really want to read it now. Like, I feel like I would love it. We have a very good bookstore here in Innsbruck. They also inspire me a lot of the times. Like, they have very, very great books in this bookstore. I love to get my books there. Like, I feel like in Austria, obviously, English is not our first language, so it can be very, very tricky and hard to find great books. Like, bestsellers like Hamnet are oftentimes not a problem, but like maybe a bit of different and edgier books are not really to be found here, so I have to rely on Amazon in that sense. And maybe I will just go to grab a coffee somewhere, but I just want to go outside and go to the city. It's very gray. It looks awful, but I need some fresh air. But we are going to go out and have dinner. For Valentine's Day, we are going to a very cute different town. We are going to take the bus so that we can both drink something and just enjoy our day.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road.
It's the next day, and I thought I would end this video by giving you an update of what I have read recently and during this winter until now, like in 2026. And it's currently snowing outside again, so I feel like this is such a nice ending to this video. And I have a stack of books here. First, I wanted to talk to you about Little Women. I have watched this movie very recently, like in January, and I have never seen this movie before, and I fell in love. I started this book in December, but it was very hard for me to get through it, not because I didn't enjoy it, but because of the language. Like, I've been talking about this sometimes on my channel. Like, I feel like when I'm reading English classics, it can be very hard because there are words I don't understand. I like to read these kind of books in Hungarian, but I don't have it in Hungarian, so I just gave it a go and I got through it very, very slowly, but I loved this book so much, and the movie was like such a great adaptation. I also didn't know that this is a series, like there are more books in the Little Women series, and I accidentally just bought the first, like their children in here. Like I don't have this part where they are adults. I also am not going to buy it, even though, as I said, I really love this book. It's very hard for me to get through it and to understand it, and maybe in some years when my English gets better, I don't know. So this was a great book and I enjoyed it very, very much. And the next book I have read was Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead by Olga Tokarczuk, and this was such a great book. And this is set in a Polish remote village. I loved the setting of this. I gave it 4 stars in the end. Like it just didn't quite hit the the 5-star bar for me, but I found it very, very greatly written, and it was such a different read from what I usually read. Like also the writing style sorry, my voice is breaking. Like the writing style was amazing. I didn't see the end coming. The characters were very, very raw. I would definitely recommend reading this, and it's a great winter read in my opinion. And then what I'm currently reading is The Winners by Frederick Backman. This is the last book in the Valentine series, and oh my gosh, like I don't know, I just love this book. I love these characters, I love the setting. It's set in Sweden in a very small town up in the north in the woods. And again, the characters are so... I've been talking about this yesterday, so I won't go into much detail, but this is the last book in the Valentine series, and this is my favorite series I have ever read. I have stopped reading so many series. Like if the first book is not catching me, I'm not going to continue with this, with the series, but I'm so sad that this is the last one in this series. And I feel like also here the writing is so different. At the end of each chapter almost there is something, there is a cliffhanger built in, and it's also like you know what is going to happen from the beginning on, but it just unfolds. And I feel like it's such a wonder how you can write like this. Like you have already told the plot, but the readers are keep reading it because they want to know how we are going to go to that get to that ending. In a way, like in Secret History, it also started like, I'm not going to say it, but if you read the first sentences of the Secret History, you know what is going to happen. And it's the same here, but it's with more cliffhangers, and I love it so much. This is such a great book. I would recommend it to everyone to read it. And then I obviously didn't read it, but I wanted to show you because I got Hamnet yesterday in the bookstore, and I was so happy because they had only 2 copies, and 1 copy was with the movie poster on it, and 1 copy was this one. And I told you yesterday I wanted this copy, so I feel like new books, the smell, if I could bottle it and just spray on me, oh, I would love to do that. So I'm very excited. I'm very afraid of reading this book. Yesterday I watched the movie. I thought I won't watch the movie until I read it, but I get so excited that I watched the movie. And now the first thought was, oh my gosh, what kind of book I bought again, because it's going to depress me so much. But I know that this will be very, very amazing. And also I feel like with watching the movies and reading the books, when I read the book first, I tend to not watch the movies because in my imagination the characters look different and I imagined the setting otherwise, and I just don't want to ruin that imagination which I built up in my head. Like also with Valentine, I started to watch the series, but I quit after 15 minutes, I think, because it just wasn't what I expected. And again, it's I feel like you have to detach from this idea that it's going to be perfect and as in your head, because it's not going to happen. And if you're comfortable with that, I think movies can be great. But otherwise, I'm not. I feel like it's better actually to watch the movie and read the book afterward, now that I'm thinking about it, because a lot of the times there are more details in books and that just makes you feel more appreciative and like, oh, I didn't know that, and now, oh my gosh, it's such a great information. But if it happens otherwise, you would think it's so important, why is it not in the movies? And again, these are long books, and to put them into a 2 to 3 hour movie is, I think, a crazy job. And I'm so appreciative of the people who are doing that. So yeah, and I can't wait to read it, but it's set in summer and I'm such a seasonal reader that I think I will at least wait until spring. But we will see. I'm very happy and very eager to read this book. So I will end this vlog here. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you soon.
We find ourselves starting from scratch.